book about Aristotle, studying for Philosophy Club.
What is Philosophy Club?
Well, Aaron, let me tell you. So what is it that you hope that they take away from Philosophy Club?
I don't know, because it seems that we come to the general conclusion on a regular basis that the only way to go forward is to burn society down and, start all over again.
I mean, yeah, we do.
Ultimately, I think the best thing that anybody could walk away from a philosophy club is how to think. The whole point. It's not a debate club. I don't think. I think a lot of people confuse the two, maybe a bit. I don't know. I'm not going to put my. Yep, that's gonna. I'm not going to put myself in other people's heads, but when people show up for the first time, they say, "Oh, I like arguing about stuff." And it's like, no, this isn't an arguing club. The whole point is to be given situations where you are challenged, you are asked, you are demanded. Because force seems a little bit too extreme, but you're putting yourself in a situation where your mind is expected to actually develop new ideas as opposed to simply regurgitating those of others.
Do you have a favorite topic that has been brought up in Philosophy Club? Not even necessarily the discussion, just like the topic itself.
Just the topic itself. There have been
or the discussion, just...
There have been a lot of good ones. I can't remember most philosophy clubs. A lot of times I just try to push them out of my mind.
And the nightmare starts all over next Wednesday.
And the nightmare starts all over. Every day you walk in there with a little bit of apprehension.
Eating Tittles.
Eating Tittles was a fun one.
Eating Tittles was a fun one.
It usually seems, I've always cringed at the thought of other people listening in on our philosophy club discussions.
Yeah.
Just because the group is a little eccentric. I mean, you have to be to want to pursue philosophy. The topics are a little bit on the eccentric side. Yeah, whether is it why is it ethically moral? Whether it's ethically moral to eat a cat, not for reasons of necessity, but for just because it died and you don't want to bury it, or questions like that. And so the questions do tend to lean toward a bit of the macabre, which is, again, it's not something that most people are comfortable with. The whole concept of death and mortality, that's something that philosophers grapple with because it's a very existential question. You cannot talk about the nature of the human person without talking about the nature of the human person as immortal. The Christian philosophers take it in one direction, the secular philosophers take it in a whole different question, but nonetheless, it's still something that has to be grappled with. And if we ignore that question, if we ignore the big questions, we find that even the things that we pursue leave us unsatisfied and wanting. So, it might seem a little bit depressing to be focusing in, to ask these big questions and be left with dissatisfying answers, but to ignore those big questions is going to leave yourself even more dissatisfied.
4 of our students here at the night, including Aiden Curdy, Charlie Lane, Ashley Jekyll, and Courtney Byerly, got selected for the All-City Post Best. And I had the chance of interviewing them, except Charlie, but I know that he's working on this musical. It's going to be fire, so let's just give him a round of applause. Let's get it.
What was going through your head when you first saw that you were invited?
I thought it was kind of cool because being a freshman and receiving that award, it really says a lot. And it also shows what I have for the years to come.
Courtney?
I was excited. I just thought that it meant a lot getting it as my last year too, because it was I felt like a great way to go out.
Ashley?
I saw it and I was really excited. I got to see a lot of my friends were on it with me. And I'm just really excited to be able to go to this event.
Second question. How does it feel to know all your hard work hasn't gone unnoticed?
I think honestly, it gives me a sense of achievement because I know that not only my friends and family are supporting me, but there are also people who are higher up that are supporting me.
Courtney?
It makes me feel good because it makes me want to work harder at other things in my life too. Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Ashley?
It was really nice, just kind of full circle, going out, like what Courtney said before, just kind of ending on a high note, and being able to represent my team at this, it will be really special.
All right, third question. Why do you think that you were chosen to receive this award?
I think honestly, because of the work that I put in, but also because of how the girls on the team view each other and how supportive we are to help push each other,
Yeah.
that helps us succeed and get better.
Right.
Is there a question?
Oh, yeah. Why do you think that you were chosen to receive this award?
Because of all the time, hard work, energy that I put in with my teammates. Just like she said, like your teammates make you better.
Yeah.
And it definitely had to do with a lot with my teammates.
I think it had a lot to do with like not only the team but like the coaching, like being able to go into such a great program that had like our name kind of well known across the state, kind of getting us publicity, and with like the team aspect of it all, like being able to live up to those expectations and succeed in what we did. I think it really helped me kind of get to where I am now.
Good answer. My fourth question. What are you going to do now that you have won this award?
Just keep working harder, striving to get better.
Work hard at everything else I do in my life. So hopefully we'll be successful with that too.
I'm really excited to kind of take this award and see where it takes me in life. I'm going to be training for the next 4 years when I go to play college, and it's kind of just like a motivator.
Do you have anything that you would like to say to anyone that looks up to you?
Well, just if you have a dream, something that you want to do, go after it and don't stop until you get where you want to be. And even then, keep pushing to get better.
I would say put in the extra work, because even the little things that you cheat yourself on will come back and make you better if you do them the right way.
Damn, got it.
I'd say like don't look for excuses, don't look for like the easy way out, kind of always keep looking for a challenge and something harder to kind of keep you interacted in the game and like really enjoying what you're doing.
All right, that was it. Thank you for doing this for us.
Thank you.
All right.
I chose to come to the Mount because my brothers went here, and so I just thought I should go there too.
I chose to come to the Mount because it just has such a community feel, and my dad went to school here, my brother was coming to school here, but everybody here is just so kind, welcoming, and very faith-based.
I chose to come to the Mount because my ACE program placed me here in Oklahoma City. I had requested to teach high school English, and they had an opening here, and it was really a perfect fit.
Interesting. I chose the Mount because my friends from middle school were here, and it just seemed like a good way to start a new chapter in my life.
I think the Mount has like helped me grow in like confidence, you know, because I don't know, I kind of feel like at any other school my ideas would have been like shut down, you know, when they were goofy, but here they were like, okay, sure, you know, try it. And so yeah.
That accepting like community that the Mount has really made it to where I can fully be myself, and I've just kind of come out of my comfort shell and just like, I don't know, I've just become more confident in who I am as a person.
I think the Mount has helped me grow in a lot of different ways. I've become a better teacher, definitely, because I came in with very little experience, and now I've got 2 years under my belt. So I've become a better teacher, I've become more patient, I've grown in my faith by being able to interact with these kids every single day, see different aspects.
I think I really became open-minded ever since I came to the Mount. I see life as a new way now, and it's benefited me as a whole and spiritually.
Analogy, like I think of it as like dirt. Not in a bad way, but like it's like this soil, and like I'm a little seed, you know, and like I'm in the little soil, and like it's like giving me all the nutrition I need to grow into the best tree possible.
It'd be home. I feel like this is just, these are my people, this is my family, and there's no place I'd rather be.
dynamic because every single day is different. There's always a lot of energy around the school. Coming to school every single day is an adventure.
Reborn because I've been to 2 schools before the Mount, and ever since I came to the Mount, I feel like a new person, and it feels good.
To my friends, I kind of just describe it as like, I don't know, this is where I met like my best bud, you know, like I describe it as like I don't know, like just somewhere where you can be yourself and like you'll find someone just like you know, like, because I don't want to say home, but like, I don't know, as like, it's a really good opportunity. Mount is a good opportunity to find yourself and your group.
If it was a friend that was not here, I would definitely say it's a community feel. Just everybody supports everybody, and really we're just like, again, one big happy family, and we're always there for each other.
I describe it as fun. Whenever they ask what it's like to teach high school, I say that it's really, really funny because the kids make me laugh every single day. I always look forward to coming to school. I describe it as a family, a place where people care about each other, a place where I'm comfortable, a place where the kids come to grow academically and grow athletically and grow spiritually.
I'll describe it as a handful because there's a lot of there's issues with the school sometimes, but then again it could be fun. It's just how you want to live out your day.
So a good memory would probably be like, I don't know, when the Commons was made. That was great. I love the Commons. It makes us look like a really cool school. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. For sure, the semifinal game at state for volleyball. Just the crowd, my team, everything.
I think my favorite memory at the Mount has probably been just all the time I've spent with the senior class of 2019 because they're my first class. So all the time I've spent with them as they're on their way out has just been a blast. So I'm gonna treasure them for a long time.
Probably the pep rallies or the football games because me and my friends be chilling and hanging out and just having a good time and vibing.